You stand up from the couch to refill your water glass, and before your feet even hit the floor, there it is, a soft thud of paws. Your dog is already up, falling into step right behind you. We usually call these Velcro dogs. The assumption is that this constant following is a sign of being needy, or perhaps a sign that you have spoiled your dog just a bit too much. But the habit was actually born in the wild. For an ancestral canine, safety lived in numbers. The individuals who stayed with the group were protected and fed. Wandering off alone was the fastest way to become prey. Over thousands of years of domestication, dogs didn't lose this instinct. They simply shifted it toward us. To your dog, you aren't just a landlord or a roommate. You are the pack. That shadow at your heels isn't a behavioral flaw. It is an ancient survival program running right inside your house. In the late 1990s, Joseph Topol adapted a famous human psychology experiment called the Strange Situation Test to see how dogs viewed their owners. They brought dogs into unfamiliar rooms with a mix of strangers and their own humans to see how their behavior changed. The results were striking. The dogs explored the new room with confidence as long as their owner was there. But the moment the owner left, that bravery evaporated. Many dogs stopped playing and went to the door, searching. This diagram illustrates the secure base concept. The owner projects a radius of safety where the dog feels safe exploring. But when an unknown object enters, the dog retreats immediately to the center. They use us exactly like an infant uses a parent. With you there, the vacuum cleaner or the thunder is manageable. Without you, that same house feels like a different, more threatening planet. Your dog doesn't just see you as the person who fills the food bowl. You are the fixed point of safety that makes the entire world explorable. This connection is visible even at the level of brain chemistry. In 2015, a study by Takafumi Nagasawa looked at oxytocin, the hormone that builds bonds of trust and affection. When a dog and owner gaze, bar graphs in both brains fill, representing a mutual oxytocin spike. This creates a self-feeding loop of affection. It's the exact same biological circuit that ties a mother to her infant, an ancient mechanism synchronizing your brains. Interestingly, this mutual spike doesn't happen with human-raised wolves. This specific chemical magic is something dogs evolved specifically to live alongside us. Every glance across the room is more than a look. It's a quiet, physical deposit into a cross-species trust account. Even with that chemistry, some dogs are simply much clingier than others. To find out why, we have to look at their DNA. This DNA model isolates a segment of chromosome 6. Changes in this specific region are linked to hyper-sociability, an intense, almost irresistible drive to seek out human contact. Variations in the oxytocin receptor gene, especially in breeds like border collies, determine how hard a dog is wired to bond. Some dogs are biologically predisposed to stay closer to their base than others. If your dog acts like a shadow, it isn't a training failure. For many, that extreme loyalty was written into their genetic code before they ever met you. While following is natural, there is a vital line between healthy attachment and genuine distress. A healthy Velcro dog prefers your company, but can settle down when you leave. They might not like the closed door, but they don't panic because of it. True separation distress looks like this: frantic pacing, heavy panting, or destruction around entryways. This isn't a dog being dramatic. It's an animal in a state of genuine emotional pain. Healthy following is a sign of a strong bond. Uncontrollable panic, however, is a sign that the secure base has collapsed and requires professional behavioral support. For most of us, we don't need to fix a dog that follows us. We nurture that bond by being a steady, predictable presence, and by keeping our departures calm and low drama. You can help your dog feel safe even when you're out of sight by practicing short departures or using food puzzles that turn your absence into a rewarding experience. Every time you see a wet nose under the bathroom door, remember that your dog is making an active choice. They are choosing to be near the person who makes them feel safest. After thousands of years of evolution, from the wild pack to the genetic level, your dog is telling you the same thing in 100 small ways. Where you go, I go, because you are my safe place.